Apple or Android?
Android.
Well,
Personally.
I think he's sponsored by Samsung and he doesn't want to ruin his sponsorship.
Apple.
Apple.
I have both, but I'm enjoying Apple
That's the best. Have both.
right now.
Okay, why do you like Apple?
I feel like it's more simple.
It's not user friendly. Why? Why do you think?
I couldn't even save my music in Apple.
Yep, that is true. Apple has so many basic functions that are missing, that are present on iOS, but are missing on the iPhone. Just basic everyday things.
You know.
I love banana.
I like this guy.
I like this one.
So if you're wondering what's better, Apple or Samsung, let me
Oh, that is a lot of lip gloss. But we have to stay focused.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay.
just show you this. At least in regards to photo quality, there was a nice harvest moon. This is shot with my iPhone 13 I just bought. So here's the Samsung, what is it, 22 plus?
22 Ultra.
Ultra. Okay. Put your moon in there and take the picture and then show me it. So yeah. Why do we all buy iPhones?
Well, I don't think S22 or S23 or S24 Ultra users buy the phone so they can take pictures of the moon. It's an added feature, but it's not the main feature. So I don't think that should be a reason to get a phone.
I use iPhone because it doesn't lag.
Apple. I have used iPhone. iPhone. Samsung is too loose design, too sexy design. Here,
What do you mean by sexy design? How is a phone sexy? That's so funny.
I don't know why everybody keeps lying to themselves. These are the top 5 reasons iPhone will always be better than Android. Number 1, iMessage. Need I say more? It's built in, it's fast, it's end-to-end encrypted. Not even Apple can read your messages.
I can't argue with that. If you claim iMessage is a huge feature that's making you stick with your iPhone or making you think the iPhone is better than other smartphones, then yeah, that's good on you. That's your opinion.
Number 2, you get years of software updates. This is an older graph, but it just shows you on average how many more generations you get out of your iPhone versus an Android.
Not anymore, because the recent Samsungs and Google Pixels now offer 7 years of software support, and I think 6 years of Android OS updates. So that's just as much as the iPhone.
Number 3, Apple Silicon inside. These chips are actually ridiculous. Android hasn't even come close for years because Apple...
Wrong. The 8 Gen 3 obliterated the A17 Pro, both in CPU and GPU. Now, in CPU, in some benchmarks, it doesn't perform as good as the iPhone. Like on Geekbench, the single core is not as powerful, but the multi-core is more powerful. On the GPU side, it absolutely destroys the A17 Pro. But for the most part, you don't notice the difference in day-to-day usage. Now, you can't say the iPhone runs games better. That's because the games are better optimized for the iPhone specifically. The fragmentation issue on Android doesn't just affect social media apps, it also affects game development. So the A17 Pro, if it's at all better than the 8 Gen 3, is not by much, and it's only better in the CPU department.
Doesn't rely on a third party. They do it themselves. Number 4, iPhones are private. They not only have built-in stuff like this where you can ask apps not to track you, Apple's not collecting your information and selling it to anybody else. And number 5,
You can do the same thing on your Samsung or Google Pixel. They even have a better built-in security like Samsung Knox and Google Titan M chip for added privacy and much better security. So that's not really an argument anymore.
5, the ecosystem. Your iPhone works with your Mac and your iPad and your Apple Watch and your AirPods and your HomePod and your Apple Vision Pro. It's all one happy family because they're...
Your Samsung phone works with your Galaxy Buds, your Galaxy Watch, your Galaxy Book, your Galaxy Tab, and your every other Galaxy device you have. It's all one happy family. You see, Apple isn't the only one with an ecosystem. Samsung also has an ecosystem. Google also has an ecosystem, and Samsung takes it further by having other smart home equipments like your washing machine, your refrigerator, your TV, your speakers, your smart home system. So Samsung actually has a better ecosystem that works across a wider range of devices and works just as good as the Apple ecosystem.